Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still.
All right, good morning, good morning. How's everybody? We here. What do we got here? Let's take a look and see what we got. Good morning, Robert Coper, Predator, Husk, what up? Let's see here. No trades this week yet, Coper, playing it safe. What do you got? Nvidia earnings today. No real news. No real news today. Let's take a look at Take Private Trader. Let's see how we did. Did we get any sales in the overnight? What's up, Eric? I don't think we got any sales in the overnight. Rough. So we still need 11 more purchases. Good morning, Francis, to hit the giveaway point. 11 more. What's up, Francis? I don't know if I said good morning. All right. Let's take a look at what we got overnight here. What do we get? Not much. Kind of a tight range, right? We're kind of getting some movement downward now. 75 points. I mean, really like a 60-point range overnight. We did not run that 650, which is the high from Friday. I do think that's probably the draw for today, but we do have Nvidia earnings that could kind of throw a wrench into things. Sometimes we just trend in one direction and it doesn't always go along with bias, and then kind of, you know, Nvidia takes out the levels that we're looking to get taken out. So we'll see. We'll kind of see what happens. Tech T, what up? Good morning. I did take a trade at the open yesterday. We took a little trade right at the open, made 120 bucks on this account. Probably going to just be done on the day on that account. That's our My Funded Futures funded account. Our current balance is $50,326. So we need about $800 more on that to get some to get a payout. So just a little. You can see, like, I had that level marked out that we talked about yesterday afternoon, saying that we thought it was going to run the 16, right? So right at open, we got a little pullback, and I waited for us to get back above the 15-second candle, and I took it for the run through 16. Just kind of an obvious play to me. So did give 10 points. I only took like 6, but I wasn't sure it was going to continue, so I just took the 6 points. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I didn't stream last night. I got home, I don't know, a little later, 8:15, 8:30, I don't even remember. And then just was too tired, so we did not fire up the stream. Good morning, Rob. We did not fire up the stream. So again, no real news today. Mancini basically says the bull bear line is 64.52 on the ES. Currently sitting at 64.76. 64.74 is the first support level down. Kind of been in the same range like for a couple of days here, to be honest. Couple of days. What up, Pine Tree? We will be on funded the futures desk. I don't know why I have such a hard time remembering that. At around noon today, the futures desk will be on. We will take the 5-second or 15-second trade today. I'm not quite sure, though. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I mean, like, my thought process yesterday was to go down to one account on it. And I didn't. And it did end up burning me a little bit there because it did lose. But it's nice when it wins. We will be here this afternoon for the NVIDIA earnings. We will be here for the NVIDIA earnings. We will be full sending some accounts. I'm going to be honest with you. My thought process is I might full send one of my Apex accounts. Yes, I know that will got to watch Pine Tree 75K video today. What is that? I know that that'll wreck the if it wins, it'll wreck the consistency rule. But it will allow me to do is trade larger size and not worry so much about drawdown. 75K. I don't see a video. Where's it at? I lost 75. Oh, okay. Yeah, 6 minutes. I haven't seen that one yet. You must have just dropped that. NVIDIA comes out using around 420, Francis. So I'm thinking about sending a kind of doing sending one of my Apex accounts and maybe one of the Bewleys. Not 100% sure yet, but we're going to be full sending something for sure. What up, Deshaun? Good morning. Dale in the house. Dale, you should have saw that domination at poker last night. The domination. Earnings is at 420 today, Dale, somewhere around there, give or take a few minutes. I mean, it's not exact, obviously. It's not exact. Just kind of mark some levels out here. I mean, the level that kind of stands out to me, honestly, is the London low all the way down at 415. That's kind of the level that stands out to me, but don't know if we make it there. Really don't know. We'll just mark the levels out and see. Blew some backs out, Dale. Yes, Neo, good morning. Margaret will fly at close. I think so too, Black Beauty. That's why I'm kind of like, that's why I'm drawing my attention to some of the lower levels, because I don't know whether this happens today. I am bullish overall, but like typically, right, on earnings, big earnings day, you kind of get this just trend in one direction, and then at earnings, you just recover it all. And usually NVIDIA earnings are bullish in nature, but who knows? We'll see what happens. So yeah, I'm trying to decide right now, do I want to trade, do I want to copy trade this opening range trade or not? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm on the fence about it. I don't like that it puts me in the hole sometimes. But I do like that it, you know, when it wins. I like when it wins. How do you full send? Frank, I will bracket above and below. So I won't hedge, but I'll bracket above and below, probably 30 to 40 points above price, 30 to 40 points below. Typical movement on NVIDIA is 100 points-ish, maybe more, sometimes 200. So if at minimum we get 100 and I'm 40 points above and below, I should be able to at least get 50 with 5 minis. So if you go 50 points, 5 minis, that's $5,000. So that's that'll kind of be what we're looking to do, something along those lines. What up, TJP? You can see me either master it or wreck it live, Frank, because I'll be live today. No, Bulenox does not close. The only prompts that don't allow you to close after or trade after 4:10 are My Funded Futures and Top Step. But everybody else, Take Profit Trader, Apex, Bulenox, I mean, you can trade till 5 p.m. close. So yeah, all the other ones you can, and no prop firms. Well, some of them do have restrictions on earnings, but I know Apex doesn't, and neither does Bulenox or Take Profit Trader or any of those. Any of those. But yeah, it'll either be kind of but what I'm thinking there is either feast or famine, bust or boom, that sort of thing. In other words, it's a brand new Apex PA account, so if I lose it, is it that big a deal? No. So that's the thought process there. Mad Moxie in the house. Yeah, I'm not decided. I don't know. Maybe I should just keep the opening range the same as I've been doing it. If it wins, it wins. If it loses, it loses, right? What I might do today, though, if it goes 3 points in the profit, I may put the stop in at that point. We'll see. I'm looking for longs, Neo, but I'm aware of the fact that being hyper aware here of the fact that we could just go down. Thanks, Pine Tree. Yeah, it's an odds game for sure, but I don't know. We'll just see. Let's go. What up, Treff? We got 2 minutes here, so I guess I'm going to stick with how I was doing it before. We're just going to go with it. So I will copy trade here across 2 fundeds and 4 evals. 2 fundeds, 4 evals. That's what we'll do. And we'll look for trades on the other ones. See if we can get a W. See if we can get a dub. A dub. A rub-a-dub-dub. $541, you're going to go long. All right. Seems reasonable. Kind of lines up with ES testing that 74, which is right there where it's at now. Market do me good this morning at the open. Do me good. What up, MSG? Do me good. All right, we're just pushing lower. pushing lower here. Do I have time to look over here? Where's that level? 534. All right, well, let's see what happens. See what happens. 10 seconds. Kind of a mild open there. Tagged in short. God dang it, man. Just never ends. I'm telling you guys, I'm so frustrated with this opening trade. It just never, like, I don't know. I'm so frustrated with that opening trade. And then the slippage on the losses is just insane. Like, I lose $400 there instead of $300. And not a single one of the accounts actually lost the correct amount. It's insane. You never get that positive slippage, right? You never get positive slippage, but you always get the negative. I don't know. My instinct there is like not to take the trade. That's my instinct, but so that one. Let me see which one. What do we not take the trade on? Pro Plus. Okay. So we lost $400. Like, how do I get slipped that much? That's insane. I get it's copy trading, but like, man, $100, that's a lot of slippage. Nice job, Neo. All right, let me close these down. It's just when you start the day with a loss, it's just like, you know, fuck. Come on. So. Yeah, my instinct was just go one account there, and I didn't. But it's all right. It's all right. We'll be okay. Nice job, Francis. Let's go. Up 588. I like it. Just for research purposes, what'd the 5 second do? 6 points. This open is dog crap. 36 points. This open is not very bueno. Try the 0 second. Well, like it's a mechanical trade, and it, you know, my back testing at 178%, but like it's only been around 55-60% recently. And like you can see the overnight move, and you kind of get that instinctive feeling before open. Like, you know, the last 2 days I've had it. So just one of those things. You feel like, you know, you just have a feeling. boom, 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 boom. But that's all right. That's all right. So we'll just be patient. So down 3, the leader account actually copied pretty close to right, down 337. Just waiting to see what happens. ES up at the 64.80 here. Little 50 EMA touch there. Little 50 EMA touch. Don't like to take those before 10, really. So we'll look and kind of see what we get. I did reduce the number of accounts there that we took on that. I mean, we took 7, or what, 3, 5, yeah, 7 instead of like 10, but still hurts. And I wanted to get one of these accounts, this trade day account, I really wanted to get past today or tomorrow. We now need about $1,000 on it. Yeah, for sure, Jamie. It's annoying though, because I don't see that same slippage on the positive side. You know, like you never get slippage on your take profit. So that's just wild how it happens on the stop. Like my take profits I always get 250, right? 250, 260. I've never gotten, $350, $400 on a slippage on the take profit. This is not a great open, guys. Not a great open. What up, Stan? Stan. What up, what up? ES working its way above 64.80 here. VWAP at 64.81. You gonna be looking for the Gap clothes? Was it wearing, Trev? Yeah, we got the Gap up there at 607 or 604. Trev is like that darn voice to text. Yeah, knowledge, it has been slow, but this is the worst open I've seen in quite a while. I mean, we got like 40 points. 40 points at open. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of working its way above the VWAP here. You got that previous day open and closed down there. Did we tap into that the day before? Yeah, looks like we did. A couple days ago. So not really anything to do here for now. Our support, I think, probably will close the gap, maybe come back down. We'll see. I mean, closing the gap, though. I mean, ES is pushing here. Got a weird out of sync markets here. ES pushing, Nasdaq pulling back. Good morning, Trading Mints. Good morning. Good morning. Nutty doing a 24-hour stream. Yeah, I saw it. I don't know. We'll see if Nutty... I mean, 24 hours, he thinking he's not going to sleep. That's going to be so hard to do. I mean, he might can do it. I don't know. Good luck to him. So ES kind of leading the Nasdaq here, pulling the Nasdaq up with it. That's the thing when these markets get out of sync. You never know, like, is the Nasdaq going to end up pulling the ES down or vice versa? You really don't know. I do think a push through 560 here. You're going to see that 570 pretty quickly here. Probably a biggish candle, 15-point candle or so, right through 560. But I don't know. Not quite sure what to think. Just choppy to be honest. Don't get caught up in this chop pressing the button too much. Eventually there will be something good, or you really should just be patient or not even take a trade today. So I took the opening range trade knowing the risk, and you know, it is what it is. Terrible 40-point range. First 10 minutes of the day, 40 points. Terrible. I mean, the candles don't look too bad as far as the size. I mean, you know, they're 10 points or so, 8 to 10 points, but it's just, they're just not going anywhere. Now probably a recovery of the 50 pushes you into the 60 quickly. Kind of bottom of the range here. Bar coding is for sure. Again, ES looking way stronger here. And that's not saying much, but, you know. ES in an 11-point range, Nasdaq in a 40-point range. So, 15-minute range might work. It might work well today. That 15-minute range could be opening. Could be interesting. Dun, 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 dun. ES almost closed the gap. Yeah, probably. I don't mark that out on the ES, but yeah. ES back above the VWAP here. Do we know how many accounts you can have with funding ticks? 6 50K accounts, Jamie. You can have 300K in capital. Take off electronic hours the way I see it pop. Yeah. 300K in capital. All right. If this right here can hold, if this gap stays open, that would be very interesting for a pushback, for a long. It's got about 30 seconds left on it here. Yeah, it's a really good deal. $50K, $50 for the 50K account. Now remember that 50K account's not one day to pass. You have to buy the other accounts. That's the Pro Plus account. That's not one day to pass. The other account that's like $100 is one day to pass. So just keep that in mind. I think the 50K that you're talking about is like 40%. So I will long on momentum through this. This will be a funded account play for me. Need to have some momentum here though. ES pushing the highs here. Yeah, Rob, this could be, I mean, I think this is decent enough. I'm going to take it. Be my only trade on these accounts today. Not close to getting it, so. Some previous day levels down here. I'm going to try a little bounce play here. Off the 500. See if we can get it. Need a bounce here. I'm looking for a bounce off this level. Long from 504.50 here on an eval. Gonna look for the pushback into 24s. Stop to break even at, say, 15. 10, 15 here. Probably 15. Basically that next wick up there. I'm going to start to break even here. I want to see the reaction now. Yeah, we're not getting it, so I don't know. That one of those that should be like a quick play. It should be like a quick play. It's not happening there. Battling it out. What up, Alcy Faye? Yeah, I got a code. MM, Jamie. MM. MM, be the code. Be the code. All right, well, now it's bouncing. Now I would be at break even. I don't know why I didn't wait there. It's annoying. 5-minute inside. There's no inside bar. There's no inside buy. Yeah, we include the wicks. What the hell? The hell was that? God dang it, guys. That's annoying. All right. We're down $400 on basically every account now. That was annoying. That is so annoying. That's kind of like my daily loss limit on those accounts. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. So down $400 basically across the board. I don't think that's a horrible trade. I think it's okay. The 1 minute actually almost went 10 points, but I don't know. I kind of waited for the 30-second there too. 60 point short. Let's go. What up, Esvin? Possible inside bar here. Yeah, Trev, this is terrible. I don't know. I mean, it was okay. I think that was all right trade. I mean, I don't know. I would take it. I take that trade. I don't mind it. Just not the result. Inside buy on the 3 minute. There might be one on the 5 too, potentially. Potentially. Let me see on the 3. I've been kind of curious about the 3 minute one. Nvidia earnings are today at 420. So, yeah, for sure, Trev. For sure. That's the way it goes, right? Dun, 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 dun. Got to get the indicator. Oh, if you like it, I hate weeks if it's working good. I mean, I don't mind. What do you call it? Entertaining it. Yeah, possible 3 minute inside bar here. Could get a 5 as well. $23 points. You made it. Lenny the Trades. Oh, what is Lenny the Trades? There's the 3 minute inside bar there. I didn't backtest the 3 minute yet to know anything about it, to be honest, but nice little push there. Oh, of mice and men. I got you. So 3 minute inside bar just paid right there. Banging. Let's see. The last 3 days have been trash and twitchy price action, no follow through. For sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, we may go for the gap fill now. We'll see. Big rejection there. The Bears. Yeah, they're holding on. So that 3-minute bar right there, I mean, it gave 17 points. It's not too bad. I will be testing the 5-minute inside bar or the 3-minute to kind of get an idea for, like, you know, what's the stop and things like that got to be. Yes, kind of trying to hold that 80 level. Well, got top of the hour here in about 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. See if we get that 10 a.m. push into this equal highs, or not equal highs, these highs up here. Push into maybe the 60 area quickly there, 65. One minute on this inside bar on the 5-minute. 1 minute and 37 seconds. So you might get a 5-minute inside bar with this inverse. Could be an interesting spot. Just kind of see what happens at the 10 o'clock hour here. I may take this 5-minute inside bar on those funded accounts again. I don't know. It's 25-point stop technically, but you could get that push back above pretty quickly. 541.75. I'm going to try this on the Bulenox account too. Thinking the 5-minute inside bar breaks to the upside. Yeah, Eric, get formed. Get formed. Stop really needs to be like 16 on it, though. I think we run into the 60 at least. What account is this on? Oh, that's the wrong freaking account. Holy cow, I'm glad I looked at that. That would have been disastrous. Eric, if you're looking on micros, it might appear to be that way, but on my connection, it's not showing that. Let me pull up the 5-minute and show you here. See, look, see on here? That bar is a couple of ticks below that one. Inside bar is just where the mother candle, the high and the low, the next bar stays inside the high and low of the previous candle on the 5-minute here. All right, I'm tagged in here. Looking for this quick run up into the 61. At 10 or 12 points, I'm going to go stop to break even in here. 10 points probably. The body of this candle. Didn't push up enough there to go break even. For sure, Matty Matt. Inside buy. This is where I'll go break even right here if we get there. Just kind of let it play out. Just see what happens here. Click the like button. Let's go. Price action like this that makes you really happy, Trev? Why? Why? Doesn't make me happy. If I was in on the right side of the trades, it might make me happy. I know you got to be patient with these trades. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know why, Eric. Are you on micros? If you're on micros, that might make sense. Got to be like Pine Tree here and have the diamond hands. The diamond hands. There's Pine Tree, see? Pine's in this. Aren't you in this, Pine? She's squeezing. All right, now I will not let it go back red. And at 15, I'll lock in 10. So at 15 points, I'll lock in 10. That's 58 or what? 43, 42 is 57. So at 57, I'm going to move my stop up to 52. I want to see it move quickly back through that high there. Yes, above the high here already. Just open your trading view, the inside bar form. Come on, I told you. I told you. You missed it, Trev? Not quite 57 there. Come on, rip it. Rip it. All right, I'm gonna be out there for plus 10 on the funded. I'm still in over here on the eval. Looking for 65 on the eval. On my futures desk eval. I almost jumped in on that on the funded accounts again, but didn't. You put creamer in your coffee? Dang. That's a bad time to do it. So got a little bit back on that funded account. Feel a little better about that one. Kind of hitting the VWAP. Need a little push through there. This is old stuff, by the way. Doesn't mean anything. think we can just wick right through there. Pine, what's your target? Are you taking it at the VWAP? All right, might get stopped here on this eval. But we could re-enter steel. You really still could re-enter on a pullback because it technically not hit the target yet. 61.50. Yeah, I'm looking for that wick at 65, but you know. Eric, we may have a giveaway to do. We'll see. I would like to do the Take Profit Trader giveaways, but I have not hit the goal yet. Three micros, nice. And this is why I do take profit. Like that's why I move my stop to plus 10 at 15. And if it doesn't go 20 points and it kind of leaves this and pulls back into the range, you could re-enter. So what I would do is wait for it to kind of pull back into this area, and then I'd park my entry here again, looking for the next blast through there. But we'll see. Ideally, we don't want it to come back to here. We'd rather it just go. We'd rather it just go here. I just realized my camera is like all cattywampus. Got me sitting way off to the side. There we go. That's a good reaction. Let's hold that 50 level and kind of punch back up there. What are the spreads today? Because I'm getting slipped pretty good on my entries. Like right there, my entry was I got slipped a full point. What up, Timbo? We red. We roll high, Timbo, roll high. That's a good reaction. All right. It should peek its head through that VWAP now. And almost at Pine Trees fill. Might have got Pine Tree right there on that push up, that little wick up. Yeah, I think it did. There's Pine Tree's target. Now I am going to lock in the 10 points. And I'll just be sad if we don't get the full 23. Bang! On the inside buy. The inside buy. Oh, come on. Oh my God. Really? 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 All right. Say, really? You gonna do me like that? You gonna do me like that? Really? Kind of annoyed today. I'm kind of annoyed today, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The 3-minute inside bar. I mean, look at the 3-minute inside bar today, guys. Pine Tree, I'm gonna back test this 3-minute. I mean, that's 40 points clean off that 3-minute inside bar. English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married. That's what it sounds like. Oh, all right. So that play worked. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it's the normal play that we take, right, every day. So you locked in your My Fun and Futures target. Nice. I am green on my Fun and Futures also. So that's good. But I'm only up 326 in profit on it. I'm red on everything else, though. We are row-ho. Opening trade failed, and then you guys saw that first inverse that I took. But you know what? I am going to be disciplined, and I'm not going to touch those accounts again today. I'm done on those. We did get our base hit on the futures desk. We're only down $146 on Bulenox. So we got our daily base hit on the futures desk there. And we got that locked in that 10 points on Bulenox to get back to a reasonable loss. I mean, not that 300 was unreasonable. So, yeah, we're going for the gap fill, it looks like. You know, just one of those things. Kind of unlucky on this first play. I don't call it unlucky, I guess. Could have waited for that manipulation leg lower. This was kind of the first inversion after the move down. I typically don't like those unless it's V-shaped. That looked pretty good. I'm not going to lie. It looked pretty good. So, 3 minute does look interesting. The 3 minute time frame is almost as popular as the 5. Yeah, I agree. 1 minute anchored VWAP. I didn't see that. We're going for the Scott Field. Same 3 Mycos, 20 points inside, only accounts. It's a social experiment. Knowing to start with a loss because making it back in this trash. Yeah, Lavender, and that's one of the things, that's the attitude you can't have, right? Oh, you grabbed 3 this morning, 8 weeks? When did you get them? I'll check those. You the man. That's the attitude you can't have. Just because I'm down $400, I can't have the attitude of, I got to get that back. You know what I mean? Let's go. Appreciate you there. Appreciate you there. We need, so we need 7, well, it's going to probably be 8 more sales. 7 or 8, depends on the size of the account. We actually only need, if it's 150K accounts, we only need 3. If we could sell 3 100, no wait, math is hard, hold on. 4. It's either 4 150Ks or 8 50Ks. I think. It might be 3. I don't know. Math is hard. Gap fill is 604. So I always mark out the open price and the close. So this is your gap. You got 2 trade day accounts? Let's go, Zach. You the man. You try to grab a few here and there? Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I agree. I hate weeks. I agree. I think it's going to close the gap. I think that's where we're going. 100%. I think we do have equal. Are there equal highs up here somewhere? Yeah, 621. Yeah, the trailing drawdown for sure. It's annoying. Everybody's waiting for the gap to be filled. Now they're going to just fill it. Yeah. Listen, that's what Nasdaq does, right? It says, what can I do to screw the most amount of people? And then that's what it does. Of course, as soon as we take profit, Pine Tree, as soon as we take profit, the inside buy just takes off. It just goes crazy. Open price and close. So Black Beauty, the open price is what we opened up at 6 p.m. and the close is where we closed at 5 p.m. So it's just the gap between the two. That's all it is. So I like to short. I like a 10-point reaction off these levels a lot of times. So like I wouldn't mind a little reaction for 10 points off that level. Now I don't know if I take it today because I don't really have an account to take it on. I could take it on my funded futures. But if we lose on this, we'd be red $80. I mean, I could, and if it loses, we're just red $80. It's not the end of the world, right? And if we win, we're up 320. You still kill every day? You get too much? Yeah, for sure. Exactly, Trev. Here it is. So there's the 600 level. So I don't know. I could take a short there at 607. I mean, it's a little bit of a scary short. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't love shorting at these areas just blindly. Do we take the short? It wins almost 7 out of 10. I think 620 is a good level. I do think we might get a little reaction. Papa Tony's, let's go. You the man. I appreciate you. Guys, I do think trade day is slept on. I mean, for sure. I think they're slept on a little bit. I do think they're slept on. You gonna sit on your hands? Probably not a bad idea. Blue Reval Neo, that sucks. I mean, I don't think a reaction off this level is like a horrible thing to expect. What I could do is wait for the push above 0750 and just mark it in. The only thing about that is I usually get a worse feel. Do I really want to take another trade on this account is kind of the question I'm asking myself. Or we could go over here and go to our 8238. Oh, 750. Could take it over here on this other eval. I'm undecided if I'm actually going to take this here. I'm uncertain what I'm going to do here. It's kind of like shorting, you know, standing in front of a freight train to some degree here, right? You was right, but intraday drawdown killed them. Yeah, Lexi, that's... Unfortunately, that's one of those things, right? One of the things that you deal with. Guys, I do need 3 more unique sells on day traders. I did pin it in the top of the chat there. I forgot to mention it. So if you guys are interested in trying a new prop firm, I need 3 more sells on daytraders.com to get my referral money this month. So if you want to help me out, I appreciate it. Yeah, I did see equal highs up there above as well. You need to make $4. Yeah, fine tree. Got to get them $4. Are you on 5 day, your 5th day anyway? Probably not, huh? So now we're getting the reaction off the open, which was the gap fill. I was really looking for the close price. Oh, 6th day? No. It's just $4. You got it. You got this. $4. Just go 1 mini for 2 ticks. The safer place probably in the micros, but... Runner got stopped out. Man, that is a great reaction off the open. Just let it go for 3 points. Don't risk a mini. Yeah, I was just kidding. I was really just kidding. I don't think Pine probably would do it in a mini. So would I be upset if I lost this trade? I guess that's what I got to ask myself. Would I be upset if I lost this trade? I don't know. I mean, we do have some, like, I don't know if they're exact, but they're relative equal at least up here. Kind of like, oh, they are exact. So those are exact equal highs at like 621. Oh yeah, I've blown them before too, needing just a few bucks, a few ticks. What up? I love music. You can run Apex Simulation on NinjaTrader with the trailing drawdown. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. It usually shows you the drawdown. Usually. You're up. Let's go. Nice job. I'm red. Gold chest, what up? Yeah, you can do the replay. Any other platform to practice? I use FX Replay. Neo, that's what I use. But yeah, you have to pay for that. But I use it. That's what I like. You had XFA at 9,000 on day 5 and blew it because you wanted 10K? Oh, God. Pine Tree. Pine Tree. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. All right, let's zoom in here and get a better look. I mean, I do kind of like the reaction here. How it's kind of like slowly moving up. All right, we're going to try it. What time is it? Oh, come on. It's going to give me the reaction without tagging me in. Yeah, I think it's going to the equal highs loot. I'm just looking for like a small reaction here, to be honest. I got to just run away from the computer and let it do its thing, you know? Ugh. All right, I don't know if I want to leave this on anymore. It's came like a point away from tagging me in. It's almost back to the take profit spot. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm not sure. We've already kind of had the reaction twice there. Third time might just wreck me. I think what I'll do is I'll take it off here and we will we'll look for the reaction off that level and see how that works. Just did not tag me in there. So close, yet so far away. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. There is a new 15-minute candle there. I'm so tempted to frickin' take this trade, but like it's just a scary spot. It's a scary spot. Well, I think if we rebalance that 5-minute gap down there too, kind of in that area you're talking about there, 580s, 589. A lot of times I look for acceleration above the whole number, and I'm over here looking for a short. That's what's so scary about it. All right, that's a wick. Would have wicked me in there. I am in over here on an eval, by the way. We're in on an eval. I'm looking for 20 points on the eval. I'm going to go stop to break even at 97.50 and look for the 10 points there, or the extra 10. So stop to break even will be 97.50 here, which technically would normally be my take profit spot. So like stop to break even there. I'm kind of looking for the rebalance of that 5-minute gap. Rebalance of that 5-minute gap is really 88.75. So let's go 88.75 here. So it would have hit. Tom Sabo WeWop shape recovery. Yeah. So that play would have worked on my funded, but I had no way of knowing, right? We had no way of knowing. Just looking for the 5-minute gap to be rebalanced here. Hanson brothers love the WeWop. The Hanson brothers. Maybe we should have just took the 10, but I was going for the 20. Of course, didn't take it on the funded account, and it bangs for 10 points. I'm telling you guys, like this play works almost 7 out of 10. It's like 68%. A 10-point stop, 10-point take profit off the close. I don't test the open, but I tested the close before. It works quite a bit. Almost as much as, or right around the same as the inside buy. Yeah, we clothed the gap. We did. It's clothed. It's clothed. It has on a penguin suit now. It's officially clothed. Do I have a video on it? 10 points off the close of the gap. No, basically, Trev, it's just retesting the close. Yeah, it's kind of like that. I mean, pretty much. I guess that's kind of what it is. Were you saying the close price? Yeah. Sir Doss, his payout actually got denied. However, this is going to sound insane, right? So Husk broke a rule. He broke the drawdown rule, the 30% drawdown rule, in November of 2024. So he's had that account for almost a year, trying to get it to pay out, and he broke the rule in November of 2024. Of course, he doesn't remember breaking the rule, but yeah, he's like, "What the hell? They deny me for something I did in November of 2024." I'm like, "Eh, indeed." There should be a way for them to like reset it. No, he has to just trade for 8 more days, $50 a day, and then he can re-request. So he's risking 50 for 50 to get it there. Yeah, Apex Fish Lips. He had 70 trading days on that count over a year, over basically a year. So he's not upset about it, but he does think, I mean, it is kind of a stupid thing. Like, if you break a rule, there should be kind of a way to reset it without requesting a payout. So it's like how 98% of white males like women with flat booties. Do they? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Coper. Like, I'm going to speak to them about it. Not that it's going to change anything, but like, the idea is, let's say you broke a rule 3 weeks ago, and then you have 10 clean trading days or 8 clean trading days. Like, I think they should reset the rule there. Zabak's on a rampage. I don't know, Zabak. I like a little meaty booty. I don't like a flat booty. So oh. No, I'm not different. I think most men like a little booty, like, you know, gotta have something to grab onto there. Just saying. Gotta have something to grab onto there. I'm not saying when you'd grab onto it. I'm just saying. Don't know what's my bias for the day. I think it's bullish, Bashar. I am a little surprised that we pushed back up here. Place to lay the remote. Oh. You're waiting for marriage? Lies. Lies. Sometimes you go twice your weight to have a place to sleep after. All right. Hey, whatever you like. Whatever you like. I am a little sad I didn't take that play because, like, this is how I like price to come back to this area, right? Get to that area and just kind of range, tag me in, tag me out. You don't really want it to be like a huge, you know, a boner candle back to that level that you're looking to get a reaction off of. You want price to kind of be grinding towards it. Nice job, Shobit. Excellent job. Yeah, it's for sure a good time to walk away. Let's look on, let me see if I've gotten any sales on day traders, guys. I need 3 people to bite the bullet. Who's going to be my 3 guinea pigs for day traders? Not guinea pigs in the sense that, you know, you're going to have a bad experience, but in a sense of you're going to help Methodical Man get his money. We've only had 2 unique sales this month. Even though we've sold $116, we've only had 2 sales. You got to have this number to 5 in order to be able to request your money. So they're holding up by $600. Heat in the winter and shade in the summer. Okay, Crystal. Be able to do the 50 reps of body weight. What? Loose. It's for a skiing course. Yeah, 3-minute inside bars paying good again. Thank you, Shobit. You the man. I need the purchase by the end of the month, though. We got those equal highs, 621. That seems to be where we're going to. I mean, I almost wouldn't hate a long, kind of like off this level. Wait, is initial balance set? Oh, it is. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the long here off initial balance. Got the 9 EMA there, and you got initial balance there as well. Let's see if we can get that run through 621 here. Oh, I just looked and saw ES is still below initial balance. Dang it. I didn't see that. I did not notice that. Usually like for both of these to be above initial balance, ES and Nasdaq at the same time here. We'll push back up. Trying to give it a moment here. It's not necessarily giving me the reaction that I want, like as quick as I want. But it doesn't mean it's not going to go. Kind of get below that open price, I may just kill it. Let's give it a moment. We'll go stop to break even back above like 611, 612 area if we get that bounce. Put the stop where it's supposed to be. I bypassed the one trade because I was a little scared. And then we take this trade and it's not necessarily doing what we expected it to do, right? My instinct is to take it off. But if I take it off and then it just runs, I'm going to feel worse about it. So let's just, if it stops us, it stops us, right? What up, Oracle? Kind of my fault for not looking at the ES before taking the trade there. Now it wants to go and rebalance the 5-minute gap, which I was trying to get it to do earlier. There's the 50 EMA. Mike short. Yeah, I mean, it could be the play Mike. I don't know. Kind of balance that 5-minute gap there, pushing. Nice little bounce there off the 50 EMA as well. What up, Black Phoenix? You back? You back? We might jump back in. We may regret it later, but we may jump back in here. We might. Uh, 50 bounces about 58%, so almost 6 out of 10. All right, I'm going to jump back in here, see if we get this run through these equal highs. Got to get above initial balance there, obviously. About to enter the macro here in about 2 minutes. Stop to break even on this really is going to be this wick here. Forget a nice big volume bar should be enough room. Yeah. This will be my last trade on this account. Kind of sad because I did say I wasn't going to take any more trades on it. And if we lose on this one, we'll be down like $400. But won't be the end of the world. If we win on it, then we'll be up $300. So there you go. Let's see what happens. Looking for a push. Can the market go higher? Can she go higher? It feels like it wants to. Not really a huge fan of how I've kind of managed these last two trades. I bypassed a trade that I know has almost a 70% win rate. And then I took a trade that only has a 50% win rate. And then I bypassed another trade that has like a 60%. Like, and you know, and now I'm in another. So like, I'm not taking the trades as they present themselves, the higher probability ones. So not great. Signed a 25K contract by mistake. No, I don't think anything will happen. Black Phoenix. On what, Apex or what? Which one? You have to sign the contract on all of them anyway. Bulenox. You sign a contract for Bulenox? I don't remember ever doing that. Is that something they just started recently? I don't remember. I guess I haven't activated a Bulenox account in a while. I mean, it should be fine. The contract's the same thing. It states the same in the 25K as it does in the 50. Come on, you know you want to run that 621. Why are you messing around? Yeah, that's rude. Only want to trade to 50K right now. You have to sign and send back to get the invoice. Yeah. Oh, we never had to do that before. I don't know. I guess I missed out on that. Maybe that's why I don't have the invoice for the other one that I just passed recently. Trying to show a little patience on this trade. I mean, I think it probably... I mean, obviously, I think it gets up to the 621. Whether or not it stops me out first, I have no idea. Da, 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 da. Did the 30-second stop out? Yeah, technically it did. But now this wick's going to be my break even. Come on, you can do it. Get up there. Trying to show some patience here. Time for micros and a cup of patience. Nothing wrong with that, Timbo. Nice job. New 5-minute candle here in what? Right now. Now the move back above 604 is now technically my break even, but I just kind of know if we get back above 606, 607, this thing should go. That's what I'm trying to wait for. Stops in. I was trying to wait for this wick, but I mean, technically this formed a swing. I want to see this thing just pop now. It's going to be sad days if it just stops me out and then goes. There we go. Let's pop. Let's pop. Let's pop. Let's pop. Let's go. Ripper. Come on. You want more here. All right. Get that account back to green. Pops you shall have. I just trailed that up. Get her back to green, you know. Do the best we can there. I think I showed some patience on that trade. Patience it is. All right, guys, we just got some news. We just got some news. We got some news. I was like a rock waiting for erosion. Yeah. I'm asking if I can tell you guys or not. I don't know. They didn't say I couldn't, but you know, it's better to ask. I guess it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission, but I asked for permission. All right, they're telling me I can't announce it. So darn it. I wanted to tell y'all. All right, he says I can tease it. All right. So basically, I'm going to go on My Fun of Futures TV on the 2nd of September. And if you guys have heard me say what I was looking for from them before, I got it. So on the 2nd of September for 1 hour while I'm on the stream from 11:30 to 12:30, there will be that across all plans. So, sweet. Sweet. And also, guys, we are going on the futures desk. God, I can't. I'm not supposed to do that, man. Come on. I'm not supposed to do that. But let me drop the link here for the futures desk so you guys can jump over there. I think I got to get on at 11:50. And I think it's going to be at noon. Smoke signal. That's cool though. I mean, you know, like I said, I mean, we weren't able to participate in the other stuff, so it'd be nice for 1 hour to get that. So that's going to be where we'll be at 11 there at the futures desk. You know, at the futures desk, we'll be there for, I guess, about an hour. Thank you, thank you. Again, I think this thing's going to 621. I don't know. I think I held that trade long enough. Sadly, if I was in from the 50 EMA, you could just park the freaking stop at break even and just sit there with it. Because, I mean, it's going here 100%. It's just how it gets there, right? So, but yeah, we'll obviously announce it that day, and but Tuesday will be on 11:30 with Tom Sabo for 1 hour. The Tom Sabo. He's gonna want my autograph. Yeah, I know it. He already does. He already does. He already wants my autograph. I withhold that from him, though. I'm like, no, Tom. Not today, Tom. Maybe another day, Tom. Man, it feels like a tough day. Like it was a tough day. I don't know. Had a decent trade. I think 1 or 2 decent trades. I don't feel like I traded my best today. Another picture for his house. He's got to hang one up in the living room this time. So I might be traveling over there to visit Tom in November. I think he's supposed to be getting married in November. I'm not sure. I don't know if he's changed that or not. I think we're reaching, but you know, hey. You've been saboed. That's right. Good old Tom. Guys, we're not that far away from the bonus here if we can get a few more sales. If you guys are trying to pick up some accounts to, I don't know if Take Private Trader are great accounts to be full sending on NVIDIA, but you could just pick them up for anything. It ticks you? Uh-oh. All right, next. Done. Let's see here. Did we have more signups? Hey, we did, guys. We're only 6 away. 6 away from the giveaway. We need 6 more sales. Either 6 50K accounts or $600 is 3 150K accounts. So 3 150K accounts or 6 50K accounts. If we can get that today, we'll do the giveaway. Yeah, your TP at 090, 09. Well, I think you'll get it. I mean, I think you will get it. Oh, yeah, it got you to the tick there. Oh. I am going to be paying attention to Nutty. I'll be in his chat this afternoon and tonight. We'll be rooting him on. I'm hoping that he's able to do it. I mean, that's a big feat, 24 hours. We'll see. It's a tough, that's tough, but it's a big feat. We will not be streaming tomorrow morning, guys. I have a doctor's appointment. I will be here at some point tomorrow. I just don't know what time it'll be. I will be leaving to head to Columbus, Ohio tomorrow afternoon around 3 p.m. So we'll stream some, but it might only be an hour or two. Maybe it might be like noon to 1 or 1 to 2 or something like that. Do I have any tick straight to fundeds? I don't, Black Phoenix, but they got a really good deal right now. I almost picked one up the other day, but I didn't quite do it. Thank you, Black Phoenix. So we'll be going to the Cleveland Guardians game Friday night. Friday night, the Cleveland Guardians. And then Saturday, Ohio State versus Texas. But I will stream on Friday from the hotel room. As long as the internet allows it. I'm going to definitely get on Friday and take my trades Friday morning. Oh, your grandfather played for the Indians? Nice. Well, back in my day. Back to the 50 EMA again here. ES rejecting off initial balance. Nasdaq rejecting off the initial balance as well. You know what? Now that I'm looking back at my initial balance play, it didn't make any sense. I like to see a 10-point bar close full before the retest. And this bar closed full, but it was only 5 points. This bar did not even look like a bullish candle. This was a stupid entry. I really needed, in hindsight, I mean, it's not really hindsight because this is what I look for. I needed this bar to close full up here and then the next bar to pull back. I really mismanaged that trade. I was dumb. Not smart. That trade's already not that high probability. It's like a 50-50, 55%, something like that. And then to even take the entry when it doesn't make sense to. Now, do we have a clear draw on liquidity? I think so. But even with that, it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. Wiser than most. Trading success. That's how you do it. That's how you don't do it. Or something. Something along those lines. Oh, but we are going to be here today for the NVIDIA earnings after hours. We'll be here for the earnings after hours. Like I said, we'll be degenning that on some of our accounts. We may go with more accounts than you even anticipate us going with because, you know, I don't know. I'm thinking. Could blow some, could maybe not blow some. We'll see. Could blow some up, could blow them up to profit. I don't know. Here, let's post this in the Discord. So we got a few more minutes here, and then we'll have to end the stream to get over to the futures desk. Any of you guys subscribe to the futures desk? Chances are they probably will do a giveaway. Not quite sure. We'll see. What do we need? We need 6 more sales. Is it 6? What is the reasonable trade size for 50K account to pass on the news? Well, you got 2 different ways. No, I'm not going to hedge it, Jonathan. I'm going to bracket above and below. So I'm going to go 30. This is the way I do it, Alexi. I go max contracts. And let's just assume that this is where price is before the earnings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my order, and if it's at 93, I'll pop it. I probably would put it like at 70, and it would be full port. And then if we're at 93, I'd probably put this one at like 30, and just one above and one below. OCO the orders so that one cancels out the other, because a lot of times what happens on earnings, like sometimes this isn't the case, right? You don't typically get the wick on earnings that you get with your typical kind of CPI, PPI play. Typically on earnings, it's just a stutter and then just a blast in that direction. So if you bracket above and below, I think 30 to 35 points is a safe distance. It's going to go probably 100 to 150 points. And if you only need 20 to pass, you should be able to get that, right? So as long as you don't get caught in, if it does pull back and then rip, then you should be fine. Yeah, I'm going to be on the futures desk. Yep. Like I said, they probably will do some sort of giveaway. I don't know 100%, but, you know, maybe. Maybe. But I haven't had anything to eat today, guys, so I do think I'm going to go ahead and call it. So I can grab me a little bite to eat before I go on the futures desk. Guys, I'll be on the futures desk at around noon if you want to join us. They do have a smaller channel. Is there any issue lagging data feed? No, not necessarily, Alexi. Now, for sure, you're going to get slipped. You're going to get slipped some. But as long as, you know, for the most part, you should be fine. So, but they do have a smaller channel. So, you know, if you guys want to subscribe over there, they are streaming daily. They're doing giveaways. They're trying to build their brand, build their channel. So we'll be over there about, I think I'm going to be on at noon. So again, kind of going over the P&Ls. We got red on the Bulenox. We are green on the futures desk. You see the My Funded Futures here, $25, basically break even. And then over here, sadly, we are red about $400, and this account's actually down $700. So I mentioned to you guys I might full port a Apex account. This is going to be the candidate. It's down $1,000 overall. The other ones are only down $200. So this is going to be my full port candidate for the earnings. And if we make $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, then we'll just have to trade a little bigger. Alexi, the link's at the top of the chat. It's pinned at the top of the chat there. But that's going to do it for me. Like I said, I'll be back at the futures desk, and then we will trade this afternoon. So I'll stream into close, and then we will also do the NVIDIA earnings. We'll hang around until those are over. So appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect your